Alright, this is B-Boy Marengo, and I am going to teach you how to windmill. My nose is a little stuffy, so I might sound a little nasally, but it's okay. So, yeah, let's start. So, the first thing you might want to start doing is learning to get in hang glide position, which is right here. Okay? And it's pretty important that if you do want multiple windmills, that you need to have some sort of strength behind the hang glide position. Because coming back for the re-stab, there's quite a lot of pressure on your wrist. And you might want to be used to that, alright? So, if you find yourself that you can't hold this for very long, then just practice that for a little while before you start attempting the windmill. Okay, in most tutorials, they teach you to collapse like this. Okay? Alright. Now, that might be the case, but you don't see anybody doing windmills like this, alright? You never see someone doing windmills like this. Alright? That's not how it works. So, what you want to actually practice doing is driving your elbow 90 degrees, okay? And for those of you that don't really know geometry, it's this. So you drive your hand, or drive your elbow into the ground, okay? So your body will do 90-degree turn. Okay? So it looked like that, alright? With the collapse, your support hand is also doing something, okay? It's a big factor for your beginning momentum because it really allows you to drive yourself in your collapse. To emphasize this, I'm going to show you a quick exercise to show you what it really does. So what you want to do is just get in hang glide position, push yourself around. Alright? What you're doing is you're pulling your driving elbow in. So you're pulling and you're driving, alright? Pull, drive. So it looks like this. You're pulling and you drive, right? And there. The initial kick is more like an initial hip swing, right? Because you're not really doing like this sort of motion because you're not kicking into your windmill, but what you're doing is you're swinging your hips, okay? You're doing this kind of motion. Okay? One of the key points, oh wow, I'm saying that a lot, okay. So, one of the key points for initial kick is not to forget the pulling and the driving motion, okay? Because you pull to get that momentum, and you drive with your hips in sync, alright? So, wherever your elbow is going, your hips follow you too, okay? So, and just do this exercise for like a little bit of help. You want to get hang glide, get on your head, and then just swing like this, right? With your legs straight. Hang glide, you're up. What you're going to do is you're going to pull, right? You're going to pull, drive, and drive with your hips and sync with your elbow. Pull, drive. Alright, so after you've gotten the feeling of the initial kick, what you want to start doing is doing the initial kick, but swinging low and then get high. Alright? The reason why you should get your swinging leg to get high is your body follows, like literally follows your swinging leg. So if your swinging leg is low, you're going to spin low. If your swinging leg is high, you're going to spin high. If you swung your swinging leg low and then high, your hips will come up and follow you as well. So here's my right leg going low and then swooping up high to get my hips up. Okay? So, slow, and like, if I took it slow, it would look like this. So here, we're gonna pull, drive, okay? It's swinging low, and then I bring it up, and it gets my hips up, alright? All while you're doing that, your opposite leg is also there for leverage. So what you do is when you swing, alright, your opposite leg should already start high, alright? And this only rotates around it. So take a look at my left leg and see what it really does. So you're going to be here. Alright, notice how my left leg was already up when I was swinging up. So not only does my left leg get my hips up, but I need to get my right leg to get up too, so it gives me equal balance, so it's easier for me to re-stab. This is the 3/4 windmill, which is what I like to call it. So we're here, and then we're at this position. Okay. Now, at this position, okay, alright. If I was doing this in real time, my hips would be up here, okay? But in sake of slowing it down, I'll be pretty low. So what I want to start out by saying right now is, when you re-stab, especially in the beginning, you really want to take your time with the re-stab too. Because if you don't re-stab right, you won't be in the correct position to swing again, alright? So, what you do here is you use this arm to help you up, okay? You can use your leg as well in the beginning, alright? But as you get better and better at this, get less reliant on your legs, alright? Because you always have the power in your arm when you're coming around, but if you touch your leg on the floor while you're doing your windmill, your momentum gets screwed up. So what you want to do is just pick up, like as if you're just pushing up with your arm, right? I'm going, pushing up, going, pushing up, going, pushing up, and I'm here, okay? That's pretty much it for the re-stab. It's just that a lot of people, what they do is they will do this. They'll go here, and then they'll give up and try to go for another one because they'll never know the feeling of re-stab. So do yourself a favor and just take it slow. You're here, 3/4, and then re-stab by using this arm. Alright, and then you're back in this position. And yeah, that's about it. A good way to practice is to do your one windmill and then go for another one in that position, alright? Alright? And then you don't stop here, alright? What you do is you don't get up, alright? You stay in your same position and go for another one. Never only do one rotation, because that'll tell your mind, hey, I'm just going to do one windmill for the rest of my life. And you're never going to be able to continue on to two because you're always only trying one. And here's a couple of windmills just to show that I can do them. That last one kind of hurt, but I'm tired, but you know, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Be sure to subscribe, rate, comment, you know, all that good stuff, and peace.